Santa Clara. Folks, this is Super Bowl 60, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Houston Texans taking on the NFC champions, the New Orleans Saints. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this is a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
2nd and 10.
All right. 18. That's it.
Stroud looking to throw. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
10 at the 14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All right. 18. That's it. Look at hot. Look at hot.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I almost see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now a 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? Thanks, team. Why Tony?
Again, it's Stroud. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Set, ready, set.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Ready.
2nd down, it's Kamara again. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with a first touchdown of the Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, kick.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
As Stroud now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Oh, hey, team.
Here goes Stroud again. Open man is Kirk, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
know, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 18. South. 19 Texans.
Play action. Stroud now. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
All right. 18. Where's the hot?
Stroud working out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 21. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins from 21 yards away. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead in this Super Bowl. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to what reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It was Danielle Hunter to make the play in the backfield.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Little short pass here to Hill. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
Here's Rattler. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
Yellow. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunky yardage to pick up. Head scratching. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Stroud looking to change the play. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Stroud. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Kirk, 28 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
13, Saints 6.
And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the 2nd quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn down to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Little short pass here to Hill. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
To the air is Rattler. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Rattler. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Looking to put a drive together. Stroud off the play fake. On the move to his left. Throwing the outright incomplete. It's Collins. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Now Stroud. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Warner. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Watch it, 6. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Rattler. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Blue, green jack.
Rattler wants to throw it. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
60 red.
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game. The defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
It got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Houston set to take over. for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one left side caught by Collins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Where's the hot? Where's the hot? 18. What's up? Why Tony?
Stroud out of the gun here. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dalton Schultz, 32 yards. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? Now Rattler. Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
As soon as he leaked out and began his round, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Ball red. Ready?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game. So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hant. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. They trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Set, ready. 10 black. Check.
From the shotgun, Rattler throwing quickly to Wilson. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Saints first down.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll audible to something else. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Rattler working out of the gun. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, If they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Collins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
The Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stroud sets up the play action. Round complete downfield to Kirk. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's good for 28 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Play action. Here's Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Isaac Yedem picks it. And the Saints are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Black one. Here we go.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game?
They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Kamara up the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 125 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Now Rattler out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hill. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard pickup there. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
22 meters. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Akers will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Here we go now as they will again try for two.
Right.
The Saints will line up for the two-point
38.
conversion.
Blue, go. Steel, black. Set.
To the air is Rattler. And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Late Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline? It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but he did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
South. Here we go. 18. That's right. Why Tony?
Here's Stroud. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Ready. Let's go now. Ready?
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Black, 95.
Trying to pound it in, Camara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Down. Ready.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Akers again. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's interesting where we are in the game now. The analytics folks, they might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown and try and slam the door.
The Saints field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone. Right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's the defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. On the give, this is Akers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I put the word. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Mario Edwards flies in to blow that play up.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Stroud. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Pete Werner. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
The busy night continues for Camaro. 142 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Black block.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short.
Also 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Here we go with Kamara. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Saints are going to get it back here just past the 35. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Kamara off the draw. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Set.
They run. It's Kamara. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Tony. All right. 18.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Bayou. The New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.